Hey, so I want to talk about something kind of serious. Um, Yesterday, I was supposed to attend a protest in the town that I teach, which was organized by three amazing seniors. Shout out to Ayana and the other girls for organizing the protest and coordinating with the police and schools and everything. Apparently, there was a huge turnout, which was really cool. Uh, but I was unable to attend yesterday because I have really bad anxiety. And let me explain what happened. So, a couple of days ago, Jay and I decided that we were going to attend the protest. And it was great. And I made a sign and everything. And, I was telling people that I was going. But the more I thought about it, the more that I got anxious. Most of you who know me personally know that I'm pretty open about my mental health struggles and my anxiety, so some of this is not that surprising. What happened was the more I thought about going, the more I got anxious and like physically uncomfortable with the fact that some of this is going to be really silly, but this is how anxious brains versus logical brains work, right? So I was anxious about the fact that I didn't know where we were going to park. I know that's really silly, but I didn't know where we were going to park, and it was making me uncomfortable. But that was the least of my worries then. More importantly, I wasn't sure. I was anxious about the fact that there were going to be so many people there, and hopefully everyone was going to be wearing masks, but there was still the risk of getting sick, with the coronavirus and everything. So, and with Jay being kind of high risk, I was anxious about being in a place with a lot of people. Although we were going to be outside, logical brain versus anxiety brain, although we were going to be outside, and I'm sure that everybody was going to be social distancing as best as they could with masks and everything, I was still anxious that we would both get sick. Additionally, I was anxious about the fact that I had seen in the last few days so many different unfortunate incidents of there actually being violence at peaceful protests, and I was afraid that something was going to happen. Although, once again, logical brain, anxiety brain. Although I had seen that the high school football team had a really nice, I believe, peaceful standing protest by the police station Friday with the superintendent, and the police were very cooperative and everything. And although I had seen that, I was still afraid that something would happen at the protest yesterday. So I expressed my concerns to Jay, and he was very understanding, and he agreed that we shouldn't go. So what do we do with this information? Well, anxiety is not something that should be taken lightly. I've had it for probably most of my life because of certain circumstances. Unfortunately, it has prevented me from participating in certain things like this, but most people have been understanding when I have explained how I feel, why I feel the way I feel when things like this happen, and so on and so forth. So I have a pretty good support system, I should say that. Now let's twist this around a little bit. So you or someone you know may have anxiety or some sort of other, mental health issue, and you shouldn't be afraid to talk about it. With all of this other stuff going on right now, with people being open and willing to listen and to understand others, you should try to feel comfortable to tell somebody how you feel. You'll end up feeling worse if you don't. There hopefully is a trusted adult in your life that you know that you can talk to or like a friend that understands you pretty well, who you could talk to about these kinds of things. And I highly recommend, that you take advantage of that and try to talk to them. I have been on medicine for the past 4 years, and my medicine has been helpful, really. I'm a lot better than where I've come from, but there are still minor incidents like this where I don't feel comfortable, and I don't want to put my mental health at risk because of extenuating outside circumstances. So, now what? in light of the fact that I was unable to attend yesterday, I want to still help people. So what I would like you to do as my viewers is to comment below with any resources, websites, books, movies, TV shows, places to donate, where you can educate others to help with the Black Lives Matter movement. I don't want yesterday's incident to not show that I'm not helpful. So, because I don't necessarily have the resources, I want you to help me help you. You know, it's not just my students that are watching this video or people I know that are watching this video. It might be somebody else in another country who doesn't really necessarily know what's going on. But by posting resources below in the comments, they can educate themselves and we all can educate and help each other. So, yeah, that's why I'm titling this video, Anxiety, Apology, and Help. I hope that you understand, and I'm really sorry for not attending the protest yesterday. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. If you have any questions about mental health or anxiety specifically, please feel free to reach out to me. You know, you can send me a direct message on Twitter or on my Instagram. I would be more than happy to help you and try to get you some help if you want to, or if you're not sure where to start. So, yeah. Thanks for listening.